What's happening, fellas? Crazy Brit here, back with some more Gttcc Season 18 action. This time race 2, round 3, reverse grid, and we're at Interlagos. So we'll go through the grid quickly. Only 11 runners and riders this time. A few dropouts from race 1, so we'll see what happens. So, on pole is Golden Brownie. Obviously finished last in the first race due to a issue with the pit stop, didn't have the tyres fitted. Not sure whether his pit crew were sleeping on the job, but a couple of tough decisions for him in the next round. Second is Hepburn in the NSX. Rico in third. Then we got Brucey in the Lambo in fourth place. ADG in fifth. Then we got White Shark in sixth place in the monster liveried Ferrari. Mark Schumacher in the Porsche in 7th. The only Porsche in this division in this league, so fair play to him. Raffo in 8th place in the Ferrari. Then we got B rated in another NSX, JRC and a McLaren in 10th, and then Infinity James in the Super in 11th place. So we'll get this race underway. Wait for the 5 lights to go out. We got 5 lights. And we are green in Brazil. Great start from everyone. Everyone looks like they get away cleanly. Let's see if we can get through the first 2 turns and through cleanly. Golden Brownie still leads the way. It's side by side for the rest of the pack. Is there any contact? See Brucey on the inside there. Not really contact. Everyone looks like they get away cleanly. It was going 2-3 wide. We'll go on board with Raffo as we come now down to the next turn, turn number 3. Status quo pretty much. White Shark is there right behind Brucey. You can see Rico and ADG on the outside line. That's going to become the inside line now as we come through the next turn. You see Brucey. Oh, Brucey's getting pushed out. White Shark Jim pushes his way through. ADG gets a little moment there. Oh, a little bit of a bump from Raffo on Brucey. Doesn't really impact him much though. Brucey's still in 6th place, then he's on the outside now of Mark Schumacher. Still status quo, you can see B rated is right there on Raffo's outside. JRC lurking there in the background. Brucey getting through that corner there. You can see Raffo getting through there cleanly as well. JRC is right behind B rated as we come down through the last corner. And we go down the straight to the turn 1. Finish lap 1. So back up to the top then. You see Golden Brownie still holding station in first place from Hepburn in second as we go through the center S's. White Shark Jim up to third place after that first lap. Great momentum he's got after the first race. Already up into third place, surely on for a good result in this race. Then you've got Rico and AG in 4th and 5th. Let's come through the next corner, then through the left-hander. Leads into the next turn. You can see, I think we got Brucey hung out to dry on the outside there. He's already down to 11th. Let's see what happened to him there, because he was in 8th place. Yeah, just hung out to dry and got a little bit of contact from JRC, I believe, a little bit of a bump there, and just got strung out on them curbs and lost all the grip. Had to back out of it, and already down to 11th place. So we go back up to the front. Then we got Hepburn in first place. Is someone? Oh, someone's just had a little spin. It's JRC. What happened there? So we'll go on board with him. He's in 8th place. See B rated right behind him. Gets on the curb. Oh, a little bit of contact there. Yeah, he got into the back of Raffo, I think it was, and got contact from B rated. Unavoidable contact there, unfortunately, and JLC's into the back of the pack already and down into 11th. So we'll go back up to the top then. Hepburn's leading the way in first. He got past Gordon Brownie somewhere. Second is Gordon Brownie. Third, White Shot Jim right behind these two. Fourth, Rico, he's doing good so far. Oh, very close to the edge. Oh, ADG gets really close to the edge. I mean, a little bit on the grass there. So does Brucey as well, coming for the shot there. 6 is Mark Schumacher. He's doing well in the post so far. 7th is Raffo. So come down through the start straight. Raffo's doing a good job up in 7th already on this group of cars in front of him. Infinity James right behind him as well. He's managed to get past Brucey. So Bruce is going to try and hopefully follow James through, but Bruce is not having a really good time of it at the minute. He's got B-rated right behind him as we come down this straight, down to the next turn, to the left-hand turn, before we go into the complex section. Oh, he runs it wide on the curbs. That might be a penalty after that. Yep, there you go, half a second penalty. He gets the penalty there. Unfortunate for him. JRC is still lagging behind in the rear of the field. Back up to the front though, we've got White Shot Jim. He's got into first place. So great couple of laps start of the race for him. Up into first place already. Is he on for a win this time? We've got Hepburn in second right behind him though. He's going to try and mount an overtake on him. He's going to be able to do anything into his last corner, effectively. As we head up the hill then. Now back onto the old speedway section. Yes, Brazil did have a speedway. I think they just used it as a service road now, but they used to run this old section. And instead of going down through the centre S's at turn 1, you went straight through onto the old speedway section. Oh, you can see a little bit of nudging and contact in the back there. It's getting close between AD, Mark and Raffle as they head through the first 2 turns. Now down towards turn 3. Or is it turn 4? I'm not sure whether this is turn 4 or not, but we'll see. Someone will probably comment and let me know, but I don't really class that little kink after the centre S's as a turn, but maybe I should. It's now come down into the tight and twisty stadium section. You can see the start finish straight up on the hill there. Oh, AG gets it wrong on the exit. That allows Mark Schumacher the momentum to get the overtake done, and he gets on his inside. That puts him into 5th place. AG is now down to 6. He's coming to fire from Raffo now in the back of them. You see they're just quite close as they come through. Bruce is lagging behind. We'll go back up to the front because White Shark is still leading away from Hepburn. Hepburn in 2nd place. Gordon Brownie in 3rd. 4th is Rico leading this next group of cars. Still quite close. Gap is forming between the top 2 and this group of cars, but from 3rd all the way to 7th place it's pretty tight at the minute. You got James in 8th, just there in the background watching all this. As they'll go through turn 1 pretty nicely. Oh, there's a little bit of sideways. It's pretty much fine. Just got hung up on the curb there. You see Mark Schumacher now defending from the 2 Ferraris of Raffo and ADG. Is ADG going to go for a move on this next corner? He doesn't. He backs out of it. Decides just to follow him around, but he's got Raffo right behind him. See the Super of James right behind them as well. See, we're going 2, 3 wide now. It's getting tight in the next couple of corners. James is licking his lips now as they go 2 wide through this little twisted section now. We go through the left, and then we come through the next corner. into the right-hander. Oh, Gordon Browning might get a penalty for that. He was inside of that section a little bit too much. Mark Schumacher in fourth, still coming for the last corner now. Gordon Browning looks like he's okay from that, didn't get a penalty. So come up the hill now. We've got Gordon Browning in third, Mark Schumacher in fourth, Rico fifth, sixth is Raffo, seventh G, still status quo. James is catching up to the back of this pack now in eighth. B-Rain is ninth, he's coming onto the back as well. Bruce is catching up in 10th, and JRC is just coming through the last corner. He's made some ground on this pack, but all these 11 cars are still pretty much together on the same piece of track. White Shot Jim now opening the gap to second, Hepburn in second. Hepburn's opening the gap to third place, so there is a gap forming. Gordon Brown is still leading this gaggle of cars as they come now into turn 4. Still going side by side. Gordon Browning makes the corner. Mark Schumacher does. We've got Raffo, Rico, ADG, and James now onto the back of this. And B-Rated coming as well. Brucey lagging behind a little bit there. Let's go on board with James and see from his view what this little battle looks like. You can see now ADG on the inside of Rico, side by side. Now Rico's got the inside. He gets the move done, slips up into the front of ADG. ADG is going to go for a move on the next corner. He does, he goes for a lunge. Rico's on the outside, gets washed out to try a little bit. So that puts Rico back into 7th. Gordon Brown is still leading the way in 3rd. Rico all over the back of ADG, trying to find any way past him. You see B-Rated's right there. Then you've got Brucey as well, and JLC in the background as well. But we'll focus on for this for the time being. I'm going to have a little drink as well. So you can see a little bit of a touchdown from James onto Rico. Didn't unsettle the car or anything. Just letting him know that it's there. B-Ray still behind with Brucey. You see they're toing and throwing in front. It looks like Mark Schumacher's got the overtake done on Gordon Browning. Gordon Browning's let out to dry. So Gordon Browning's got a second penalty because he run wide a little bit there. Very harsh penalty for what looks like a little mistake. Ran wide a little bit and he got in trouble for it. Don't know if he might have picked that penalty up as well for any other transgressions in the lap, but costly penalty for Gordon Brown. He's going to lose all the momentum as we come up the penalty line as well as we come up the hill for the last turn. But as you can see, Mark Schumacher's up into 3rd now, followed by Raffo. Gordon Brown, his teammate, Vodafone, in 4th place. Gordon Brown is now going to lose a ton of positions due to his penalty. So we'll see how far he drops down. It's more around 3 seconds you lose for this penalty. But you can see James right there in 7th. So Gordon Brown down to 8th. So from 3rd down to 8th. Costly penalty for Gordon Brown in there. Loses a ton of positions. Let's see if he can gather his thoughts and refocus and try and get a few more positions back into the race. But it's kind of spreading out now from 3rd down to 10th place. JRC is down the same straight as everyone else now, so he's catching up as well. Oh, Gordon Browning goes for a late lunge. Oh, that was a late lunge there. Tried to get the overtake done on the inside, but James was always going to shut that door and take the racing line. So that slowed up the group. You see B-Rated and Brucey are right there as well, and JLC is now catching up to the back of this gaggle of cars as well. So he's going to be mounted charge pretty soon on Brucey. Back up to the front when we've got White Shot Jim as we head ever closer to that 15-minute halfway mark. He's got the fastest lap so far with 1:38.3. He's got a really good gap to second place of Hepburn as well. We're going to start thinking about pit stops soon as those soft tyres are wearing away quite quickly. Mark Schumacher in third place, doing a great job in the Porsche. Just come down to the start finish straight, so we've got White Shot pitting, then Hepburn is coming to the pits. While Schumacher goes past, Raffo pits, then ADG goes past, Rico's past, James is past, Gordon Brownie, B-rated, pitting. Brucey, he's gone past, but he's got a half a second penalty. And JLC into the pits then. So, who's going to get the undercut? Who's going to get the overcut? We'll have to see, but Mark Schumacher now is in first place. Coming on through turn 3 now, onto the little straight before turn 4. ADG following him in second place. There is a little bit of a gap there, but he's still there. Followed by Rico in third, he's right behind him. But he's got James right behind him. I was actually looking on the transcript for one of my other videos as James gets the overtake done. We'll come to that back in a minute. But James then on the inside gets the overtake done. Now he's up into third place. Great move for him. But look at Rico's tyres. That's why he was able to get the move done. You see James' tyres, he's got plenty of life there, but Rico is suffering in that Ferrari with the tyres. He's definitely going to be coming to the pits this lap. Gordon Brownie, his tyre wear is okay. He's on the racing mediums compared to the racing softs of Rico's. Rico looks like he's going to lose another position here. He is. Gordon Brownie on the inside gets that move done. But Rico comes back at him. Is he going to be able to get the grip out of the corner though? Oh, you can see James. Where's James going? He's going for a picnic in the middle of the track. We'll go back on board with him. So you can see he's coming through the next section, gets onto the curb, and it just kind of like grabs him and makes him go for a picnic. He's going to get reset on track, and he gets reset. That's a costly mistake for James. Down into 6th place. Unfortunate for him. But we'll go back up to the top now, because Mark Schumacher's coming through the last turn. He's going to pit. His tyres are done. Second is AG. He's surely going to pit. Third, Rico. He's definitely going to pit. Gordon Brownie goes through. Brucey goes through for another lap. James is going to come into the pits. And White Shark pitted on the lap before. He's coming through now in 7th place. Is he going to be able to... I think he's definitely going to... Well, yeah, he's going to definitely take Rico and the guys who was taking in the pits. So he's going to be in... pretty much in 3rd place, leading this next group of cars as they come through. As Rico's just turning up to the pits now, you've got Hepburn coming through as well. He's in 5th place. Sorry, 6th place. But he will be in 5th place because Mark Schumacher's coming out of the pits. And there goes Hepburn. Gordon Brownie and Bruce is still in the top 2 positions on the racing medium tyres. Are they going to switch to the softs or take racing mediums again? That's the we'll have to see. White Shot then in 3rd place, leading this next group of cars from Raffle in 4th. Then we've got Hepburn in 5th place. Mark Schumacher in 6th place. There's a second group of cars to pit. Then we've got ADG behind him. There's a little bit of a gap there. Rico in 8th place. Then we've got B-Raid in 9th. JLC in 10th. But unfortunately James has dropped to the back after being in 3rd, so he drops from 3rd. That 3rd place is cursed. We're coming for the last call, and then is Gordon Brownie go for another lap, or is he going to pit as well? He can't really go too long on these mediums because he won't get the full benefit of the soft tyres. And he's going to go through. Brucey, he's going to come into the pits from the medium tyres, then he's in 2nd place. We'll see where he comes out. But as you come around the last corner, White Shot Jim is coming round. He's in 3rd place, so he's probably going to take 2nd place now from Brucey. You see the TV and press on the gantry there, taking pictures as they go past. So 2nd place is now White Shot Jim. He's fueled, got fresh medium tyres to the end of the race. Raffo on the soft tyres, he's fueled to the end of the race as well. He's in third place now. Hepburn in fourth. Schumacher in fifth. ADG in sixth place. Rico seventh. He's doing a great job after the pit stop. Now back onto the soft tyres. B-Raid in eighth place. He's going to come through. JRC is going to come through. 10th is Bruce. He's come out the pits. Is James going to get him? No, he's too far back after that. So back up to the front. Then we got Gordon Brownie. He is going to come into the pits this lap, I would have thought. As he comes through the last couple of corners, then we'll see if he's going to pit. Back up to this little group of cars though now, because we've got White Shot Jim coming under fire from Raffo right behind him. And then we got Hepburn in fourth, followed by Mutt in fifth. Then we got the next group of cars pretty much spaced out now. We got ADG, Rico, and then we got B-Rated behind him, JLC. Looks like Golden Brownie doesn't come into the pits then, he goes through for another lap. Interesting, so he's trying to build that gap. I wonder if the gap's coming down or not, I'm not sure, but interesting strategy from him then. Brucey lagging behind in 10th, just coming from the last corner now, with James right behind him in 11th. So back up to the front. Oh, Golden Brownie's gone for an extra lap, but he's got half a second penalty. That's going to cost him at least a second and a half as he comes through up the hill. That's going to cost him in the pit stop phase. I definitely would have thought he's going to pit on this last lap now. On this lap, sorry. As we come ever closer to 10 minutes to go, he's going to have to really, really attack the track when he comes out of the pits on those soft tyres. Definitely would have thought he's going to come out on the soft tyres if he's going to 20 minutes on the clock. So we'll go back down the field then, we'll see if Gordon Brownie pits. White Shot Jim still in second, but he's coming on the increasing pressure from Raffo and Hepburn right behind him. So this little battle is hotting up between these three. We'll see if White Shot Jim can hold on to this second place. But Raffo's right behind him. This will eventually be the battle for first. As you can see, Gordon Brownie is in the pit lane now. And Raffo's on the inside of White Shot Jim, and he's going to take first position. So this is the battle for first then. This is the ultimate battle, and Raffo's just got himself up into first place after that move on him. He's going to be on the inside line for the next couple of corners for the 10RS's. He's come through the left, then through the right, and gets the move done, sticks it, and retains first. So White Shot Jim now down to second. Hepburn up into third place. Good result from him if he can remain in this place. But we've got Mark Schumacher getting ever closer in fourth place. Then the gap to ADG who's leading this next group of cars. So we've got ADG in fifth, followed by Rico and JLC in sixth and seventh. Sorry, but JLC is on the inside. A little bit of contact. Oh, Rico gets pushed out right onto the curbs. Very close between these two. That's allowed B-Raid on the inside now, but he's going to be on the outside. Does he get the move done? He does. B-Raid slips up into 7th. Rico now slipping back into 8th place. That's ruffled his feathers a little bit. Is he going to try and mount another overtake onto B-Rated and come back at him? I don't think he is this time, but he's right there. Bruce in 9th place, seeing all this action going off in front of him. He's going to be licking his lips at the thought that he could get some more positions. 10th is James, and Gordon Brownie after that pit stop all the way back into 11th, so from 1st to 11th. So definitely I think he spent too much time on those medium tyres, but then again, if he knows that he can't do as many laps on the soft tyres, unfortunate due to tyre wear, but we'll go back up to the top because we've got RAV4 still in first place, White Shark still in second, holding off Hepburn in third. But look at Mark Schumacher now, he's right there with them in fourth place, managed to close that gap in that lap there, as we're heading now to 22 minutes and a half. See Mark Schumacher there, still in fourth, coming now through turn 4. Can he do anything? The plucky little Porsche. Really nice car to drive. But I can see he is using traction control, so I'm not sure whether that's a bug or not, but I'm very surprised at that, whether he just wants the extra stability or not, but very interesting. You can see RAV4. No traction control from RAV4, and he's in first, pulling away from White Shark Jim in second, Hepburn in third. We'll go back down to fifth then with JLC. He's making up ground from lap 1 mistake, I think it was. So we'll see where he can finish. Can he close his gap to fourth place? He's got AG right behind him, B rated in 7th, Rico still in 8th place with Brucey behind him. He's got a 1 second penalty, that's going to really cost him then. So Brucey with Gordon Brownie and James right behind him is probably going to drop down to 11th place after this penalty. Nobody else has got a penalty behind him, so yeah, this is going to really hinder his momentum and progress. Just keeps it on the outside. He knows that James is there coming past him. Gordon Brownie doesn't really yeah, he doesn't lose his place to Gordon Brownie. Gordon Brownie's still there, just a little bit further back. Back up to the front then, we've got RAV4 still in the way on his own now. Second is White Shark Jim in the Ferrari. Oh, a little bit of a moment for White Shark. Oh, nice save from White Shark. Oh, is it? Oh, baby. We got to have a look at that from on the onboard. So gets on the grass. Oh, a little bit of a slide. Managed to gather it up. You can see those medium tyres screaming at him. Oh, and there's the accident as well with Mark Schumacher behind, but great car control from him. Let's see what happened with Mark Schumacher. I want to see if we can get an in-car shot of him, but we can't. So he gets on the curb, gets on the outside, gets on the exit curb. Must have been looking in front of him what was happening, but he gets into the wall. That's going to cost him massively. See that gap he had to 6th place, 5th and 6th. That cost him massively. Is all the way back into it. You can see James coming for the shot as well there in 9th place. So unfortunate for Mark Schumacher. It was going great, and then it all crashed down after basically just getting on the curb on the exit there. Very unfortunate for him. But we'll go back through the field now as we see Brucey come under pressure from Gordon Brownie in the Lambo. Is going to be able to fend him off. Oh, I think he is, because Gordon Brownie gets on the grass, keeps it in, keeps the foot in, but he's going to get half a second penalty for going off track there for track limits. So unfortunate for there, but Brucey's sighs of relief from him is he just had a free card. J out a free card, and he lives to fight another day up in Thames still. So we'll go back to the top of the pack then. We're coming now down to 4 minutes remaining as we've got RAV4 in first still. The fuel is starting to flash. White Shark Jim still under pressure from Hepburn there. Hepburn couldn't really go anywhere when White Shark Jim was making that mistake. He really gave him a boon right there and let him off, because he could have sent it on the inside but didn't really know where White Shark was going to go. Could have mounted an overtake on him as he was having his little moment there, but didn't. So great racing etiquette from these guys. White Shark Jim, oh, he's going to go wide on the curb. Gets it planted though into the next turn. White Shark Jim retains second place from Hepburn in third. Back into fourth, we've got JLC now after capitalising. Oh, gets on a little bit of grass there, bit of a moment. But yeah, really capitalised after Mark Schumacher's mistake. AG into 5th, followed by B rated in 6th place as they head down the hill now to the last turn. Rico still in 7th. See those soft tyres though, they're really dying on that car. He's really going to come under pressure in the last couple of laps now. Mark Schumacher in 8th place, he's going to try and refocus, and oh, as we see James going off in the background there, gets on the grass, has to run it wide. So he's going to lose a place to Brucey then. Torrid time in the Supra for James. So James is back down to 10th, he's going to come under fire from Gordon Brownie at the back, but Bruce is into 9th. James 10th, Gordon Brownie 11th, and James has got a little bit of damage and the fuel's flashing at him as well. As I head on to lap 17, oh, Raffo gets it wrong! Surely not, he loses the lead. Let's see what happens to Raffo here. See him, oh, he gets on the grass, oh, unfortunate mistake for him there, he loses the lead. Oh, he's going to be kicking himself. Punching himself in the helmet there. Loses the lead. That's going to allow White Shot, Jim and Hepburn back up into 1st and 2nd. Now he's going to come under fire from JLC, a costly mistake for him, throwed away the win. Unfortunate for Raffo, but we've all been there. I once threw away an easy win at Le Mans away, just took too much speed into the corner at the end of the Mulsanne straight into the gravel trap, so we've all been there. He's just got to try and refocus now and try and salvage any sort of good position, good result from that costly mistake. But you can see there's ADG Ryan is inside, he's on the outside, getting onto the AstroTurf there. Loses 2 more positions, so now he's back down into 6th place. So we'll head back up to 1st because we've got White Shot Jim now coming under really big pressure from Hepburn. Hepburn's finally trying to get an overtake done, and I think this will be the last lap. Yes, this will be the last lap. So White Shot Jim just got 1 more lap to hold out onto Hepburn. Can Hepburn do it for the win? You see White Shot all the way onto the left, now he comes onto the right. He's come now through turn 4, can he get the move done? Hepburn's looking. He's right there, this is going to be close. We'll stay with this battle and then we'll catch up with the rest of the pack, but let's see if we can get through it, the move done through this next couple of corners. Can he lunge one in the inside? Stays behind him in 2nd. It's everywhere all over the back of him, trying to make himself look big in the White Shot's mirrors. Goes on the outside. Hepburn is on the soft tyres. Oh, White Shot Jim goes wide. They go side by side through the next couple of corners. Hepburn slots back into 2nd. Is he going to mount a last? Try and get the momentum of the drive out of the last corner and get the drive on him. White Shot Jim holds station in 1st. Hepburn 2nd. Can he get it done? White Shot Jim goes defensive, trying to break that toe as we come now through the start finish straight for the last time. Hepburn's all over him, but they don't finish 1st and 2nd. Great win for White Shot Jim. JLC 3rd, ADG managed to finish in 4th. B rated in 5th. Raffo in 6th place. Mark Schumacher comes home in 7th, but Bruce in 8th. Let's see what happened here. So Rico's, we're gonna have to really go back here because Rico was in 7th. So let's see what happened to Rico. So Rico comes through turn 4, then he gets on the AstroTurf, loses that a little bit of speed. He's out of the soft tyres. That's why the front right is all worn again. So he comes under fire, increasing fire from Mark Schumacher. So I'm guessing Mark Schumacher goes wide on the next turn. Mark Schumacher now goes on his inside. Oh, there might have been a little bit of contact there, or maybe just Rico just couldn't get the traction. So that allows Brucey on the back of him. Now he's going to go up his inside. Is there some contact between these two cars? Doesn't look like there's contact. Brucey on the outside now. Still in 9th place, trying to get that last lap. That last lap overtake done, and he does into the last corner. Brucey on the outside, and Rico gets a second penalty. I don't know what that was for, maybe running wide, but and then he goes into the grass, into the wall. Unfortunate for him. So go back up to the finishers then. So JLC 3rd, ADG 4th, B-Raid 5th, Raffle 6th, Schumacher then in 7th. Brucey comes on with the 8th place, 2 8th places for him. Good night for him. 9th is James, runs out of the line, fuel over the line, then Gordon Brownie 10th. But Rico's going to finish in 11th, and I think he's not too happy, so could be why he's just sat there and he comes over the line in auto drive. Very unfortunate for him on the second race, last lap. Everything went wrong due to the tyre wear, but that's how it happens. He'll hopefully come back strong for the next couple of races, but that's going to do it. But congratulations to this man, White Shark. Great race from him. Managed to fend off Hepburn for the win. It looked like Raffle was going to win, but then he made that mistake, and that put White Shark Jim back up into first. So great race from him. Round of applause. Good job. So that's going to be it then for this round 3, race 2. Next time we've got double header at Daytona. So until then, I've been the Crazy Brit. Goodbye.